Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. You probably already know by the title of this video, but today we are making ratatouille. I'd like to just apologize to the people of France, chefs everywhere, Disney, but most of all to my subscribers who have willingly put themselves in this situation. And before this video starts, I just want to disclose that there are no rodents involved in the cooking of this meal, okay? I feel like this is gonna go very wrong. I'm just gonna start by prepping my vegetables. I'm using a recipe that I found on the internet. I will link it in the description below. Thank you to the creators of that recipe for preparing something that even I feel like this is cultural appropriation, for creating something that even I can manage. As far as I'm aware, the ratatouille kind of consists of two main portions. First of all, the sauce that goes in the base of the dish, and secondly, the vegetables all on top. There are many variations and sort of like ways people make ratatouille. I'm making it the way that it appears in the Disney movie. Is it Disney or Pixar, or is that both? I don't even know. Today I'm making the ratatouille as if Remy had made it, okay? We are making it the full authentic ratatouille, okay? Which consists of the sauce and then the veggies all spiraled on top. I'm so excited for that part. Of course, I'm using my very professional steak knife, which we all know is exactly what you use to cut vegetables for a new recipe that you've never tried before for your YouTube channel. And this is the perfect slice, of course. I've got a bowl here that I'm going to chuck all my little shavings into. I've never made this dish in my life. I wish I could say I had and this is going to be like super pro. No, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just guesstimating the thickness, and also sorry if the table's moving around because I'm chopping on here, okay? And I'm totally in control of my own movements. Let's just chuck this all in there. So I've been wanting to make this recipe however long since I first watched Ratatouille. So I don't know when that movie came out. I'm 20 years old, so whenever I watched that first, let's just say generally I was like 4 years old, right? 16 years I've been waiting to make this recipe. 16 years I've been waiting to destroy what this should really be. Also, I'm sitting outside, so my whole neighborhood can probably hear me talking about ratatouille. So let's just all keep in our thoughts the poor people who have to hear this live. Cutting a zucchini with a steak knife is so fun and easy. I also forgot to check if the pan I want to use to cook this is clean, so we're just going to cross that bridge when we get to it. A lot of what I do in the kitchen is very experimental, and I just want to say to everybody out there watching this video, be really careful when cooking with heat or knives or anything like that. Knives are really, my dogs are running around. Knives are very sharp and dangerous, and the way that was actually a really bad cut. The way in which I use knives is not the smart way, it's not the professional way. I do not recommend replicating this at home, but if you do, make sure that you use the knives really safely, or get someone who knows how to do that to help you. What do people do when it gets to this part of the tomato and you're trying to cut it thin? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna make little like half moon little strips. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I can explain to you guys how excited I am to be making this. You guys are up against a roll of paper towel right now, and that is what we're cooking with at the moment, literally. I just want to make my stance very clear. I'm anti-tripod, okay? Anti-tripod 2025. No tripods allowed. Only very inconvenient random objects from around the house. That's how we roll on this channel. Honestly, if anything was going to be my digital footprint, I'm really, really happy that this is it. I'm mildly concerned about the fact that this all has to like get all like stacked up really cute next to each other, and the size difference is this. Like, how is this gonna be? You know what, we're just gonna go with it. We accept that. Almost rolled away. We accept vegetables of all shapes and sizes. Pop off, a bird is going crazy out there. Get a girl. I'm gonna pop this all in the fridge to chill out, and I will see you guys when I see you. Okay guys, time has passed. I'm fighting the lighting. We're gonna make the sauce. So pretty much the way I'm gonna do this, put all our sauce ingredients into this beautiful lovely pot, put it in the oven to cook, let it roast. We're gonna add the veggies on top and let them roast. Now recipe wise, I glanced at the recipe maybe a week ago, and I'm sort of just going off memory now, but I'm too lazy to go back and check. Already in the pot we have onion, and I'm crouching down like this because my hat has to block a certain part of the light, otherwise it looks all weird and shifty. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm bringing you guys the best quality content ever, duh. So that's what's going on. And we can also see all my dry stray split hairs, but we're not going to talk about it, and we're not going to talk about the fact that my hair isn't up because I'm not about to look like a rat in this video. No rats involved. We're going to add a nice amount, oh yeah, that'll be fine, some minced garlic. We're just going to dump all this in the pot. This is why I apologize to the French people at the start of this video. We like a good amount of garlic in this household. And then we're going to add our tomatoes. Now I am a little bit picky about my tomatoes. I do feel like whole tomatoes have a little more flavor, so I got whole peeled tomatoes. Isn't that just lovely? I'm on day 3 of my period, and this is literally how I feel. Literally. So we're just gonna add the whole tin. Oh, that's day 5. And because these tomatoes are whole, we're just gonna smush them up, but we have to still mix in some more ingredients, so it'll be fine. If I don't overflow this pan, it's going to be a miracle because I'm really good at doing that. I'm just giving them a gentle chop with this spatula because you know what? It's all going to roast down and be delicious anyway. And I cut the onion pretty thick as well. It's all going to roast down. My dogs are like, what the hell are you doing out here? We've got our little base going. I'll show you guys. This is what we're cooking with at the moment. I'm going to add some salt because I always add salt to my tomatoes. And pepper. I always like to be very generous with salt and pepper in my cooking. Can you hear that kookaburra? Oh, somebody's in the kitchen. There's a rat in my kitchen. Now this is how I would usually make a pasta sauce on the stovetop, so it's pretty familiar to me. You know, it still may burn or taste disgusting, we don't know. We have a very exotic ingredient to add, you guys. Be careful. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I really hadn't until today, okay? It's kind of rare, so I don't know if you'd be able to find it in the shops on your own, but this is called basil and we're going to use it to season. This dish. Now, yes, I did just buy it today because I don't usually put basil in my pasta sauce. Sue me, I'm really sorry. I'm uncultured and that's okay. I'm willing to admit it. Let's give this a sniff and stick my nose in the family basil. Oh! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just choking on basil. No, I went to sniff the basil, but then I accidentally inhaled it. Okay, let's add this basil. Ooh, I feel very like chef. I feel like this could be a thing. That might have been wait. You're haunting the video. You have to let me leave that in. Okay, now it's really starting to smell like Italian vibes. Ooh, wait, this isn't even Italian. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, there we have it, our ratatouille sauce. Let's go inside and lay the little things on top. Okay guys, we're in my kitchen. This has been roasting around for a little while, so let's get in there and see if it's good or if it's burnt. Where's a tea towel when you need one? They're always elusive. Oh no! Okay, we lost the hat for a second there. We're back. It's cooked actually really nice. The sauce is where I want her to be. She's nice, she's crispy. Should sauce be crispy? I don't know. Here are the vegetables we cut earlier. I'm so glad I pre-did this because I would probably cut my finger off right now. I'm literally kneeling down so I can talk to you guys and do this. So I think we're just going to start around the outside of the pan. Imagine coming here expecting a high quality YouTube video. Who do you think you are? Let's use this as a learning opportunity, a teaching moment from someone who definitely should not be telling you advice, but I am going to anyway. Things rarely ever work out in the exact way that you wanted them to. And you know what? That's okay. Life is a lot like Ratatouille. A little bit sloppy, a little bit slimy. It's new, it's unpredictable, a little bit weird and filled with rats. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just have to wing it and do the best you can. And if that's shoveling handfuls of vegetables into a pot of sauce, you do that. If that's wearing a paper chef's hat and making crummy YouTube videos because you're 20 years old and you have no idea what you want to do with the rest of your life, but you really like making YouTube videos, go and do that. Even if it doesn't look super pretty on the outside, even if you have no idea what you're doing, at the end, all we are is just one big giant plate of vegetables. I've run out of tomatoes, so I'm just alternating the broccoli. There is no broccoli in this dish. I'm just alternating the zucchini and the eggplant until we have something that turns into something. Putting on the last little bits. Here's what it looks like before going into the oven. More of a little crescent moon shape, and you know what? I think it's gonna be just great. I'm gonna drizzle a little extra olive oil on top. And in she goes to the oven. You thought this video was over? No, we still have to make the pasta to go with the ratatouille. I'm just gonna take the child lock off my stove if I can work it out. Got it. We're gonna boil our pasta water and add a little bit of salt. Read online that ratatouille can go with a variety of different things. It can like just be by itself. It can be with like meat, potatoes, pasta, bread, all that jazz. Today we're gonna make pasta, and I'm gonna have pasta that I haven't had in such a long time. And believe it or not, it's penne. Now people have been saying that penne is kind of like, cover her ears, the basic bitch of pastas, and I'm here to say that's just not true. For me, penne is a nostalgic and rare delicacy, but tonight we're pulling out the big guns because I feel like this is gonna go really well together. Something in my gut just tells me this is gonna cook, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But we have to wait for the water to boil. Let's get a drink of water. Don't forget to hydrate, everybody. I'm gonna check on the ratatouille. I'm gonna reinstate my chef apron. We're so back. The amount of times I've almost lost my hat or actually lost my hat is insane. All right, the water is finally boiling. Time to check the ratatouille first though. Let's add our penne to the pot. Enjoy my dinner. And then can you zoom in? Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Is it knocked over though? And now I can finally...
There's a mouse on your head.
It's done.